Hello, hello, hello. We're just going to do a quick live. I know I didn't announce I was doing this, but I realized I won't be home tomorrow, so there'll be no news for tomorrow. Not much news really going on, so we're just going to combine everything in this. So I think first off, we'll go over the articles and then I'll do one bag of Dollar Tree stuff. I'll tell my story about what happened at the other Dollar Tree, and then I will go through the second bag, and then I'll have to get off because I need to be getting ready to leave. So, here we go. Share. All right, our first and only really news story. The entire main cast of Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead will be back in the Evil Dead game. Oh no. Technical difficulties. Stupid mic. It's really starting to tick me off. Alright. I think I got it on there. And it says it is still on track for 2022 release. It's going to be a single player and a co-op gameplay, promising to be the ultimate Evil Dead experience in the world of video games. Several characters from the movies and TV series will be playable in the game, along with 4 different versions of Ash, which I saw another article which I couldn't find real quick, but you're going to get like old Ash, young Ash, and I don't remember what the other 2 versions are, so maybe it'll be further in this article. And yes, Bruce Campbell is voicing all the different versions of Ash and Evil Ash, that was another one, and be joined by several other returning stars from the franchise past. Other confirmed playable characters thus far, including Cheryl Williams, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, from The Evil Dead, probably the remake, and Marcus Gilbert's Arthur, that was the one of the knights from Army of Darkness, and Richard, I'm not going to try, Scotty from The Evil Dead, as well as Pablo. We love Pablo. And Kelly from Ash vs. Evil Dead, with the demon Elajos from the Stars series. I probably said that wrong. As well as will be included as well Henrietta from Evil Dead 2, and Evil Ash from Army of Darkness will also be featured in the game, as well as Henry the Red. We gotta have Henry the Red. The team has also announced some new additions today, confirming that Betsy Baker will be back in the Evil Dead's Linda, alongside of Teresa Tilly's Sherry in the special appearances. Presumably, that means the actors will be voicing their original characters, and this means that all 5 main characters from Sam Raimi's original Evil Dead will be back for the game. In the game, work together as a team of 4 survivors, exploring, looting, crafting, managing your fear, and finding key artifacts to seal the breach between the worlds, or take control of the powerful Katarian demon to hunt Ash and his friends while possessing deadites, the environment, and even the survivors themselves as you seek to swallow their souls. Evil Dead, the game, is an upcoming co-op and PvP multiplayer title in the development for PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, X/S, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So, really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I can't wait for this game. All right, let's see if anybody's. Get rid of that. Go pop over here. Hello, Spices. Now we're going to go into the next thing. The next thing's not really news, but I want to talk about it anyway. This wonderful thing. Santa Jaws. 5 reasons it's the ultimate feel-good Christmas horror movie. And you got Santa Jaws right here with his little Christmas hat on his fin. And he's got a candy cane horn. When Santa Jaws was first unleashed in 2018, the world stood still so much it sadly slept on this absolute gem of a Christmas movie. Since then, this classic has gone to receive the flowers as it should do. So let's go into, I'm not going to go into all that. Let's go into the 5 things. He wears a Santa hat. And like I said, he wears it on his fin. I can't talk today. Sometimes when the last thing you want on this planet is to get into the merriment moment is just when you need the most, and was the easiest way to get into spirit? Dressing up. From ugly Christmas sweaters to reindeer ears, there's a ton of options, but the most classic way of all holiday accessories is the Santa hat, and Santa Jaws agrees. Number 2, Santa Jaws has a horn that is also a giant candy cane. As you can see, that was in the main picture up top. I'm not going to read all that. He is magic, and this is true. He is magic. He starts from a drawing, I do believe. I wanted to rewatch it before we left today, but I wasn't able to because I wanted to talk about this Sunday for our Christmas horror movies. But I wasn't able to revisit this absolute gem. And number 4, he has green and red teeth, which I never noticed that before. So that's new to me. I've seen this a couple times, but I've never noticed that. And it is also available on Prime Video. So that is number 5. So, and he's also got bright red eyes. And if I remember correctly, you hear jingle bells when he is coming. I can't really confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that you could hear jingle bells when he's coming. This is an asylum gem. So, really? This microphone is about ready to go out in the middle of the street. It just doesn't want to clasp onto this table. Come on. Last for just a little bit longer. Alright. Stay. Alright. So we went over that news, went over that story. Okay. So we're going to go one bag of Dollar Tree. I cannot talk today. Dollar Tree movies. Then I want to tell a story about the other Dollar Tree, and then we'll go through the rest of the Dollar Tree stuff. So here we go. Now, I didn't pick up this stuff. I didn't go to the store this trip, so most of these are movies that my husband picked out. I was actually quite impressed. But he's been movie hunting with me before, so he knows pretty much what to get. But a lot of these are really not horror movies. But I'm going to get that out of the way. First, we got Posse. And it has Stephen Baldwin and Billy Zane. And we got Bad Influence. That has Rob Lowe and James Spader. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure who James Spader is, but they got a picture of him on the bottom there. Oh, how you can see it. I have to, with my lights, I have to have it at an angle, or you won't be able to see it. This is just called Breaking. I guess it's about breakdancing. And then we got Breaking 2. It says Electronic Boogaloo. And we got the Frankenstein Theory. And I honestly thought, when I first saw it, I thought it was a Wild Eye film, but Steven told me it is not. I'm not really sure who it's from. It says Imagine Entertainment, so I don't know what that means anything. Movies are falling off my lap. And we got a Blu-ray here. Suburbicon. It has Matt Damon in it. I've seen this before, and this is kind of interesting. I don't know if I'd really consider it horror. Kind of more of a thriller, I'd say, with a little bit of horror elements to it. But it's been a really long time since I've seen it, so I'm probably really wrong on that. Then we got Playback. This has Christian Slater in it, so I was pretty excited about that. And we got John Cusack and The Raven. I haven't got a chance to really read these, and it's kind of dark. I don't want to attempt with the reading skill I've had today to try to read the backs. I'm really hoping this is kind of Edgar Allan Poe based, but it's probably not. Things I Do for Money. Don't know much about this one. It says Everybody Has a Price. I'm not sure who's in it. I don't recognize these people. It kind of looks like the guy from Baby Driver. I don't know if that's him, though. Right by my finger with the sunglasses. I don't know what his name is. Kind of looks like him, but I could be wrong. I need a little bit more space. We should just haul all this crap upstairs in my filming room. And we got Rocket Hunter. Looks like a war movie. Probably World War II by the looks of it. And then we already had this one, so I don't know why he got this one, but it has Debug. And it has Jason Momoa in it. And it says from the producer of Haunter and Splice. So, not sure what we're going to do with that because we already own it. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff out of the way. And before I get on to the next step. So, this was he got those movies at the Dollar Tree that's on our busier road. So I had to go to the Dollar Tree to get some stuff for our trip, and because we're going down to our family in Illinois today. So I went to get some stuff, and they had a bunch of movies there. So I got a decent amount at the other Dollar Tree that's closer to our house. As we were checking out, now I'm kind of suspect that this chick just was looking at the movies that I bought and was just telling me this stuff, maybe for attention or something. Could be possibly true. Don't know. But as you guys know, I live in Wisconsin, and if you heard of the story of the girls who tried to kill their friend, I'm pretty sure she survived. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she survived because they said Slenderman told him to do it. Well, that happened in Wisconsin, and I forgot to look up where that happened. So as I'm talking, I am going to try to Google that. Where did the Slenderman stabbing happen? Waukesha, Wisconsin, which is probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. It's a little bit closer to Milwaukee, if my memory is serving me right. And I'm probably saying it might be it's Waukesha. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. So I'm pretty sure that's over by Milwaukee. I'm closer to Madison. But anyway, they're checking out, and I'm assuming because I had a majority of horror movies, this girl she starts going on about the Slenderman killings. And what really kind of makes me doubt it is one thing I'll say later on. But anyway, she's checking out, and first she just decides to tell me that she's schizophrenic. I know, I think I said that weird, but nothing wrong with that. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I know some people that have that, and like I'm a random person. I don't know why you're just up and telling me this, but just like, oh yeah, I know some people that have that. Just would have been fine, leave it at that. But then she goes and tells me that she was locked up with the girls from the Slenderman. I'm pretty sure she said killing. Now I think about it. I'm pretty sure she said killing, but I don't think the girl died. Um, I thought she survived. I know she got stabbed 19 times, but yeah, nearly fatal stabbing. So she did not die. And first she was saying about she was locked up with these girls. Yeah, I was right. It says a suburb of Milwaukee. So I was right that it's closer to Milwaukee. And she was telling me that, and I was just like, okay. It's like, what I think brought it on is because they did have a movie called Slender, but I didn't buy it because if it's the movie I'm thinking of, it's really bad, and I didn't want to get it because I've seen it and I really didn't want to own it. But I'm thinking that's what brought her along to this. Plus, I'd bought other horror movies, so maybe this story could have been 100% true. I don't know. But the way I'm thinking is she saw I had horror movies. We're in Wisconsin. Slenderman things are pretty popular. So I would say that, maybe, like I said, she could be 100% telling the truth. But in my mind, I'm just like, okay, why are you telling a random stranger that you was locked up in a mental facility with the girls who did the stabbing? And I'm pretty sure she said killing, like I said, but I'm not for sure on that. And I was just like, oh yeah, well there was a movie over there. I was kind of shocked. I was like, I was like, what do I say to this? So I was like, oh yeah, there was a movie over there called Slender. And she legit, this is what makes me suspect her story. Which I always judge, anytime somebody tells me something, I always thinking and kind of picking it apart, see if they're telling me the truth, because too many people lie to me. So I don't believe everything I'm told. So, anyways, I was like, oh yeah, there's a movie over there called Slender. And she's like, oh yeah, that movie's based on this crime and whatever. I was like, I don't know about that. I think it's more. I didn't say this to her, but I was just like, I'm pretty sure that movie over there is based on the myth of Slender and not the crime itself. The girls didn't make up Slender Man. It was already a Slender Man before the girls went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and did what they did. So that's what makes me suspect that she was just trying to get attention. But why would you tell a random stranger that you don't know that you're schizophrenic, which that's here or there. That doesn't matter. But being locked up with the girls that did the Slenderman stabbing, of all things, I'm just like, I was just kind of taken back. I was just like, I had my son with me and was walking away. I was just like, okay, where's that? I get all the fun ones. Like there was one time, this is an extra story I just was thinking of. I was playing PlayStation and this person in the party chat I've never met the person in real life, but I've played with them before. And we were talking about something, and I don't remember what led this topic, but they told me that they went to Texas and met the family from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was like, no, you didn't. They're like, oh yeah, we did. I did. I met this. I met the family. They got away and all this. I was like, no, you didn't. I was like, it was based Leatherface. It's based off of Ed Gein, which is Wisconsin. Of all things, we got Wisconsin. We got Ed Gein, we got Jeffrey Dahmer, and we got the Slenderman girls. So, anyways, yeah, they're trying to tell me that they met this family. One, if there was a real life family like there was in Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or any of them, I don't know if you'd be living to tell the tale of meeting them, for one. And another, there's no way you met. I don't remember who they said exactly it was, but yeah, there was. But they definitely did not meet Leatherface himself, because that is based off Ed Gein. But I was just like, okay. I kept telling him, I was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, oh no, I know more than you do. Just I met them. I'm like, okay, that's one of my pet peeves. You tell me I know more than a lot of people think I do. And people tell me all the time that they know more than me. And half the time, I'll just give up and say whatever. But yeah, they're always saying, oh, you just don't know. Oh, you just don't know. Yeah, I do. I might not always be vocal on things, but yeah, I do. But anyways, this is why I got the second dollar store. Let's see if I can. This bag's kind of overflowing, so let's see if I can get this out without making a mess. I'm going to take this one out because I'm going to save it for last because it's kind of the best. Oh, that's where I'm going to pile the movies. I need to put this somewhere else. Move my phone. Now we got this absolute gem. Voodoo Apocalypse. This looks amazing. I am definitely watching that first chance I get. Then we have Dark, and it says it's from executive producer Joe Dante, and from the Twisted Mind who brought you Gremlins and The Howling. So interesting. Maybe I'll actually get back into reviews, and because I haven't done reviews in a while, because I've been kind of, I don't know how I want to put it. I had somebody put me down a lot with my content, and it's just kind of put me in a slump. So I haven't done reviews in a very long time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do one for this Voodoo Apocalypse. And we got Denzel Washington, Queen and Country. Can't go wrong with Denzel. And we got Dark Encounter. I can't really read the names on this. I don't want to make that light brighter, or it's going to completely wash me out. And Deception is Power, Paranoia. I don't know if that's part of like a title thing or if it's just called Paranoia. I'm not sure. But it has Liam Hemsworth, Gary Oldman, Amber Heard, and Harrison Ford. So we got that. Then we got this. The Redeemed. All I really could tell from this one, there's a priest with a gun. So, good enough for me. And we got this wonderful gem, Zoolander 2. I do not have the first one, so I will have to get the first one. And we have Portals. And we have a Pierce Brosnan movie, The November Man. Pierce Brosnan's kind of hot, so yeah, we gotta get that. Then I got this for my son, The Crocodile Hunter, Collision Course, because why not? This one's not really a horror movie or anything, but it looks like more of a documentary about the pit bull myth. It says Beyond the Myth, the truth about pit bulls. I've never owned one, but I'm a big advocate to this, so I wanted to get that. This one sounds like it's loose, and this is a Wild Eye. I now own another Wild Eye. Ouija Geist? I think I'm saying that correctly. We have this movie called Stray. Look kind of interesting. I've got a kind of old one. Pierce Brosnan. Murphy's Law. Can't beat Pierce Brosnan. And I was really excited about this one. Monster Party. Now, this one it was either a Shudder exclusive or a Shudder original. I don't really remember, and it's from the producer of Sinister. Now, there is more than one Monster Party. There is this one with this cover with a man and a woman, and then there's like fancier people in the background behind that. And then there's another one where there's a guy kind of dressed up in a homemade like robot costume. My opinion, this one is better. I know a lot of people like the other Monster Party, but I'm not a huge fan of that one. That was like a Halloween party kind of gone wrong type of thing. I don't really remember exact details to it, but this one is a lot better, my opinion. It was on Shudder for the longest time. I don't know if it's still on Shudder, but now I have the physical copy. I wish I could remember if that's a Shudder original or not. I just don't remember. And then we got a couple Blu-rays. We got Broken Sword, The Last in Line. Looks like possibly a Viking or knight type movie. Running out of room. Then we got Terminal. Has Margot Robbie, Simon Pegg, and Mike Myers in it. Can't go wrong there. Now, where's my other movie? Oh, yes. Now, this one, both me and my son agreed on this one, so we might have to watch this one together. Chinese-speaking vampires. And I can't really see what the title says because part of it's kind of washed out. But that's what it says, Chinese-speaking vampires. And on the back, my son noticed it was from Kung Pao Studios. So, yeah. We are definitely going to watch. Maybe we'll watch it during our winter break. I might have to take notes. This might be another one I actually do a review to. Oh, it says their war has come to America. So, yeah, the Chinese-speaking vampires are coming to America. So this movie sounds amazing, along with Voodoo Apocalypse. So we're going to have some stuff to watch. My son's like super cynical, so I might have to get his points of view on the movies because he likes to say pretty much every movie is awful. Get this stuff put away. I have a couple non-movie things I wanted to show off before I get off here because I really need to get going. I found this thing. Well, first, I have a new toy. It Little squishy shark. His fin broke already, though. But I have a squishy shark. Then I got this guy. I don't have any chalk, though. So I have to get me some chalk, maybe. But I have this to play with. Maybe. I got thinking as soon as I saw this, there was a skit that I want to do, but I need an extra person for help because I can't do everything by myself. But I don't really want to say much more than that because I never get anybody to help me. The guys refuse. I shouldn't say refuse because they'll say, oh, we don't refuse when they don't want to help me. Or they'll say they'll help me, and then when time comes, it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Anyway, pro tip. It's not the best, but if you're ever lacking in a green screen, these tablecloths from the Dollar Tree, I've actually used these before. I have a legit green screen. I have a couple of them, actually. I have one I could put on the back of this chair. And then I have a really big one upstairs that I've done other stuff with. But if you need like extra stuff, these work as well. And when I did that, if you guys seen my intro for the news, where it looks like I'm sitting at a news table, and then there's a news background. I had the green screen behind me, and then I had an actual table in front of me, and I had one of these tablecloths over top of it, so I was able to green screen both the table and the back onto stuff, so it looks like I'm actually sitting at that news desk. So that's how I was able to do that. So these things will work, at least with the programming stuff, the editing software that I have. Those things will work as green screens. So if you're hard up and you have an idea for green screens, but you don't have the money to get like a legit green screen, they will work. Because the green screen I have, there's like this much, probably about this much space from the bottom of the green screen to the floor that there's no screen. So I was going to put those along the bottom of it so I don't have any gaps. But anyways, we're on for about, I'll go on for a little bit longer, maybe see if anybody pops in, has any questions. Don't forget Saturday, excuse me. I don't know why I said Sunday. Saturday night, Christmas Day, me and Horror Freak 85 on his channel will be talking about Christmas horror movies. So make sure that's our normal time, 6 p.m. Central and 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to tune in to the Horror Freak 85, and we'll be talking about Christmas horror movies. I got quite a list going. I wasn't able to rewatch everything on the list, so I've had to go off memory off some of it. But yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about Santa Jaws when I saw that article, 5 reasons why you must watch Santa Jaws. I was like, yeah, I definitely have to go over that. Other than that, if anybody has any questions, feel free to pop in. Nope, they're out. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off because I have so much to do and it's not even funny. So I will see y'all Saturday. There will be no news tomorrow unless I go live off my phone or something. But yeah, there's no news tomorrow. There's really not that much, and I've already kind of covered the news here. And yeah, that's the only thing I could think of is we'll be going live Saturday. I have nothing upcoming at the moment. I might do a couple reviews eventually. We'll see. Like I said, I've been kind of put off of doing reviews for a while, but those 2 movies I think might need one. But also, has there been this is going to sound really stupid, but has there been any like scams going around of people saying good video in the comments. I just thought it was real strange. I've had 3 comments and just today, or I think started last night and went in today on one video. I don't know, maybe just by chance 3 random people found that video and liked it. I don't know, but I was just curious if there's some sort of like scam bot going around. So if you know of anything, let me know. Just pop it in the comments. Other than that, I will see y'all on Saturday. See ya.